Hello, everyone. It's Luphisra here, and I'm back to play more of Nancy Drew Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. It has been 2 weeks since I last played this game. Okay, forgive me. And I just realized there's no game audio, so give me a sec. Oh, brother. This is the whole tech issue thing. Give me a sec while I switch that up a bit.
This door goes outside. Opening it now would not be a good idea.
Okay, now there's audio. Oh, forgive me. Okay, I switched the system for a bit. You know, I played around with like OBS because I noticed some issues that I had with recording the game. You know, I had to try and like figure out how to make the game run in windowed mode. So now I managed to do that using a DX Wind. And so yeah, forgive me for that. OBS and tech issues. But yeah, last time I ran into a bug last stream. Now I'm playing this live right now, and I had to go back to where I left off here. So there are a lot that I had to redo.
Back already?
Oops, did I talk to you already? I'm sorry, my bad. Okay, and now there's a problem with the... Okay.
Talk to you later.
Sounds good.
Okay, now the controls is working, sorry. It's still a bit messy. Okay. It's a bit laggy maybe. I'm hoping it's not gonna be a huge problem. Oh, forgive me.
Still have to do that. Can't check that off yet. Still have to do that.
Okay, there's a lot I have to do. Did I read this already?
Finish
Yeah.
that. I'm done with that.
Connect all the pipes.
I'm done with that. Check. Check. Still have to do that.
I haven't done that yet because I
Haven't done that yet.
have to go back on my last save. I only have one save. I really need to save more. Okay. Hopefully I don't run into a bug again. It'll be
Can't check that off yet.
that would suck
Can't
if I
check
do.
that off yet.
If I had to encounter that
Still
problem
have to do
again.
that. I'm done with that. Check. Can't check that off yet.
Okay.
I'm done with that.
Open
Can't
lock.
check that off yet. Finish that. Haven't done that yet. Finish that. Finish that. Finish that. I'm done with that.
Alright, I've done a couple things, I guess. Okay. Let's talk to Charleena again. Did I talk to you?
Yes?
I found Lori. She's in the caboose. You were right. She disappeared because she wanted to see which of us would find her first.
And you won. Congratulations.
Sorry, give me a sec. My mouse is doing this weird thing. Yeah,
Did you know that Lori wants to be a romance novelist?
Doesn't everyone?
I think the program is a bit off. Like, not the game itself. I think it's the DX win thing. See, I have to keep doing that.
Do you think she could do it?
No. Could we please talk about something a little more pleasant?
The others on the train, John Gray and that police detective, do you know them very well?
I don't know them at all. Needless to say, I don't watch television, so I've never even seen Mr. Gray before. Although I do know that his profession, if you can call it that, is rife with crackpots. As for Mr. Balducci, from what I've read, his success in solving those robberies was less a matter of talent and more a matter of being in the right place at precisely the right time.
In other words, you don't think he deserves all the attention he's getting?
No. You and those 2 Boy Scouts you're with would make better detectives. Is that all, dear?
Not really.
How would I go about finding out the name of Jake's train engineer?
If you're smart, you'd ask me. And because my work is going surprisingly well, during my next break, I'll log on to my archives at home and see what I can turn up.
Oh, thank you so
Great,
much.
Thank you.
Whoever invented the cellular modem, that's whom you should thank, dear.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of you.
Well, I'll let you go.
I don't
Remember,
like
if it's
you.
juicy, I want to know about it.
But thank you for, helping me out. Let's head over to the other side of the training car. It's a bit slow, forgive me. Like I said, I'm using DX Wind to run this. And yeah, so it's a bit laggy a bit. Sorry about that, but it's the only way for the game to look good and kind of run well-ish. Yeah. Because if I play it full screen, the game is a bit like blurry. It doesn't really look all that great in recording and stuff. So just have to make do with this. This is the only Nancy Drew I have problems with. Okay. I'll say only this one because this is one of the oldest I've played so far. I haven't played any of the older ones yet. Okay, fix this. So this didn't reset, thank goodness. Did I talk to you? Anything new? Nope.
I'll let you get back to work.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Okay. I played that game already. And try and talk to Tino. Let's see. Tino, my pal, Tino.
Glad you dropped in. Lori told me she'd given you a letter from Jake Hurley that says how to find his mine.
That's right. You can read it if you want.
Lori should have given that to me. I mean, I'm the trained professional around here.
Yeah, well, but I'm the better detective. Just saying. Okay? Yeah, very slow cutscenes, forgive me. It's because of running it through the DX Wind.
I've
So,
seen enough.
it's a bit slower. My bad. Yeah. Very slow. Sorry. I'll fix that. I'll fix that.
2 words. Useless.
I'll fix
Those are
that.
just the
If I
ramblings of
don't
a guy
beat
who
the
spent
game
way too much of his
today,
life
I'll fix
swirling
that
mud around in
for
pans under the
next
hot
stream.
sun. 5-star nut job.
Lori says she found this letter in a wastebasket.
Exactly where it belongs.
Hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
Helping people is what I'm all about.
You're not really helping people much, you know. Sorry to say. Okay, yeah, solved that puzzle already. Okay. Yeah, so the cutscenes are much slower running the game through DX Wind than I do just running it on its own, but we'll just have to...
Whoa!
Whoa, what's that?
Somebody must have thrown the emergency brake.
Okay.
The question is, did somebody throw the brake or something?
Oh, Joe, now you sound like Lori.
Hey, I was the first one on the scene and I saw no one.
Who was the next person on the scene?
John Gray. Then Balducci came bursting through one door while Frank and the engineer came through the other. Boy, was that guy ticked. He said the train could have derailed. He reset the brake, muttered a few choice words, then headed back to the engine just as you and Lori showed up.
Everybody was there except Charleena. I don't think she left her laptop the whole time.
Do you think she could have thrown the brake and snuck back to her laptop without your seeing her?
Not likely, but possible, I guess.
The question is, why? What did she or anybody else stand to gain by stopping the train?
Answer? Nothing. Which is why I think we should at least consider the possibility that something less human in nature may be at work here.
Ah, Joe.
I'm going to see if Balducci's done dusting for fingerprints. Catch you later.
See ya, guys.
More questions?
Would you like to see the letter that Lori gave me as a reward for finding her?
The one in which Jake Hurley supposedly tells his niece how to find his lost mine? No, thank you. I happily leave it to you to try to solve the mystery of his disappearance. You can afford to look foolish, dear. I can't.
Okay, what the fuck does that mean? Don't be such a bitch, Charleena. You're already looking like a fool, okay? Not a very great writer. I'm sorry. Don't start insulting like Nancy. I mean, she's a great detective, okay? She might be a bitch sometimes, but she's a great detective.
Do you have a theory as to who pulled
I'm sorry,
the
I really don't
emergency
like
brake?
Charleena.
Well, I know it
I'll stop
wasn't
ranting
me,
about
but
her.
I assume it wasn't you, and I highly doubt it was Lori. So that leaves those two friends of yours, Mr. Gray and Mr. Balducci.
What do you think their motive was?
I don't know about your friends, but perhaps those other two simply thought it would be fun. Boys will be boys.
Were you able to find the name of Jake's train engineer?
I came across 3 references to the fact that Jake had an engineer, but I'm afraid none of them included his name. I failed. Sorry.
That's okay.
Aren't you even going to try finding out what happened to Jake Hurley?
No time. The only reason I haven't insisted that Lori release me from all this silliness is there's always the possibility that what happened to him has the makings of a bestseller, although I highly doubt it.
Why are you so sure that Jake's story wouldn't make a bestseller?
His story is an all too common one. A man wanders off into the desert in search of gold and never returns. Why? He either doesn't have enough food or water, or he encounters hostile natives.
And your romance novels is not common because reasons? I mean, no offense to anyone who love romance novels, but a lot of them are just cliches and stereotypes that have been appearing like throughout many like different books and stories. I know because like I've seen it. It's just like dramas, you know, there's like that cliches that just people love and adore, and you know what to expect when you watch shows like that or read stories like that because it's just so common, you know? Nothing wrong against that, but come on, Charleena, don't hate on it. You're a romance novelist. You write very common stories, okay? Give me a break. Don't hate on Jake Hurley, okay? His story is great. It's historical, at least. I mean, I'm interested in it. That's why I'm playing this game, right? That's one of the reasons. I want to know the story.
But why was his
Although
train
I already
found
do
out in the
know
middle
the
of
story.
nowhere with
I have
just the
played this
dead
game
engineer
before.
on board?
That does make the story a little more interesting. My guess is the engineer got tired of waiting for Jake to return, took off in the train to get help, and died of a heart attack along the way, after which the train rolled to a stop in Blue Moon Canyon. Anyone experienced enough to single-handedly run a steam engine would have been quite a bit older than Jake.
How do you know that? You could be of similar age, or maybe even younger. They're taking over his father, I'm just saying. Right? Do more research than theories, buddy.
What do you think happened to Camille?
She probably died of something mundane like pneumonia or even measles. Now, if it was wintertime when she died, and they were in the mountains, Jake no doubt kept her body on the train for months before he buried her, which is rather delicious in a morbid sort of way.
Why would you use the word delicious? Like, why? Oops, I clicked out of the screen. My bad.
Well, I'll let you go.
That would be nice.
That's not the word I would use. I'm using delicious for the word morbid. I mean, morbid. Sorry, I'm eating my fries. But yeah, I mean, she's a novelist, right? She could come up with a story for Jake, you know? Make it more interesting. I don't know why it's like so hard for her to do that. Okay. Oh, right. I need to look at John's things first. My bad. Give me a sec. With how slow the cutscene is, I don't think I'll be able to beat the game today. I'm sorry. I'll fix that. I'll try to fix that. That.
Sickly Sarah caught a germ so new it made one of her pretty green eyes turn blue.
Sickly Sarah. Okay. Okay, so hold on for a second. Okay. Suddenly, my OBS is running into problem. I have no idea what the problem is. You know what? I'll fix that later. Now I looked at that stuff. Okay. Let me go back to Tino's area. Okay, hold on. Then take a look at this.
What's going on?
Did you find any
I
fingerprints?
might
on
have to
the
fix
emergency
a
brake
game
handle?
thing later.
That
It's so
rent
annoying now.
thanks to Casey Jones up there. I told the old geezer not to touch anything, but he went and got his big, fat, oily paw prints all over the place. If we didn't need him to drive the train, I'd charge him with obstruction of justice.
Did you do anything else besides look for fingerprints?
Of course. As a matter of fact, I found this. Probably fell out of the perp's pocket while he was yanking on the handle.
Looks like some kind of thermometer.
Yeah, like the kind a certain ghost hunter uses on that bogus show of his.
You think John Gray threw the brake? But why would he do that?
Because they're thinking about axing his show, that's why. I checked with this buddy of mine in L.A. Gray's got to come up with something real big real soon, or he's toast. And you can't get much bigger than a train with a spooky past that's prone to strange accidents, now can ya?
Have you confronted John with your suspicions?
All in due time. I always like to get my ducks in a row before I make an arrest.
You're going to arrest him?
Hey, the train could have derailed. We're talking reckless endangerment, attempted assaults, maybe even attempted murder. John Gray wanted publicity. That's exactly what I'm gonna give him.
Hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
Helping people is what I'm all about.
Okay, so let's go back and talk to John Gray. See what he says. But yeah, I mean, if this game is giving me too much problems, I'm gonna have to stop and switch to another Nancy game. Because, yeah, Last Train, man, Last Train is really, it's like the odd one out of all the Nancy games. Because you can't use the usual like game file editing thing to make it run in windowed and have it work that way. because it runs in 32-bit color, not 16-bit color like the older games. One's older than this one. So that method of changing the reduced color thing, not working. It won't work with this one. You have to use a different program to make it work. And then that also causes problems, as I'm seeing right here. So I might have to switch. Yeah.
So are you making any progress in here?
Oh yeah, not only am I getting some real unusual EMRs, that's electromagnetic readings, but take a look at this.
You've got something?
I set up a camera and took some time-lapse photos. Sometimes I was in the room, sometimes I wasn't, but somewhere along the line, I managed to get a shot of Camille.
Where? You don't mean that little blob, do you?
Yep, that's Camille.
Okay.
You're skeptical. That's cool. Just remember, the key word when it comes to ghostly phenomena is energy. That blob is the result of Camille's residual life force, spirit if you will, reacting with the chemicals in the photographic paper.
Couldn't it just be a flaw in the photographic paper?
Okay, it could be that too, but it's not. Trust me.
Are you by any chance missing a small digital thermometer?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I am. When I went through the box I'd packed them in, that one over there, I came up one short. I was hoping to set up at least 6 in here so I could check for cold spots. How did you know I was missing one?
Because Tino Balducci found it by the emergency brake handle when he was dusting it for fingerprints. And now he thinks you're the one who pulled it.
That's ridiculous. I didn't have any reason to pull the emergency brake.
Is it true that your show is in danger of being canceled?
Newsflash, my show was canceled. Happened last night. But what nobody knows yet is that it's been picked up by a major TV network. Not only am I still on the air, but I'm sitting prettier than ever. Any other questions?
Were you in this room the whole time prior to that emergency brake thing?
Of course not. I made a couple of trips to my compartment in the sleeping car to get more equipment. But did I get an overpowering urge to pull the emergency brake while I was there? No.
Well, I'll catch you later.
Come back anytime.
All right. Okay. Yeah, this game is giving me a headache with all the issues that's been having. Okay, so I looked at that. Do I have to look at the packing peanut thing again? Keep doing that multiple times. Okay, I'll try to stream this, because I'm streaming this right now live on Twitch for at least an hour. Okay, I'll try to play for at least about an hour. And then maybe I'll try and see how things go.
That looks just like the stuff John Gray has his thermometers packed in.
Okay. So I have to talk to John first.
What's going on?
You're the one who pulled that emergency brake, aren't you?
Me? What, are you joking?
Care to explain how packing material from the box those thermometers were in wound up on the floor over there?
You're just some teenage nobody. I don't have to listen to this.
You're right, you don't. Neither do the other passengers. But unless you give me a good reason not to, I think I'll tell them anyway.
Look, maybe I was a little hasty, pointing a finger at the ghost guy like that. Maybe all those lies people have been spreading are starting to get to me. Maybe I thought it would help if I got a little positive press by solving a crime aboard a haunted train. Maybe I apologize. And, maybe you can see fit not to let any of this go beyond this room?
Well, no harm done, I guess.
Great. Well, what else can I do for you?
Been
Nothing.
great talking to you.
Helping people's what I'm all about.
Okay, so let me go over to where Lori is. I was trying to go there. And I want to see, I want to play until where I left off last first, I think. And at least see if there's a bug. Do I encounter that game-breaking bug again? Because if I do, I might have to actually stop there. I'll just do this one. Okay, I forgot. Okay, unlocked something. Don't know what I unlocked, but okay. Okay. Okay, give me a second. Sorry. Okay. Back. Right. Pause the recording for a bit. I have to do some tech stuff, but yeah. Oh, right. I have to do this again. Oh, dear. Oh, my God. I hate that. I really do hate that.
Darn, the name of the shoes is so faded I can't tell what it is. Maybe Bess and George can help me figure out who made them.
Okay, she reminded me. Have I taken a photo yet? Send to Bess Marvin. Picture has been sent. Then go back and let me call Bess. Okay, let me call Bess.
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
Hey, what's going on?
Lori gave me a letter that Jake Hurley
Oh,
wrote
that's
to
a
his
lot to talk
niece,
about.
telling her how to find his gold mine.
If Lori knows where the mine is, why doesn't she just make a beeline for it?
Because apparently Jake was too paranoid to tell his niece outright where it was. So he filled the letter with all these weird, obscure right where it was. So he filled the letter with all these weird, obscure right where it was. So he filled the letter with all
Oh, for
these
fuck's
weird,
sake.
obscure clues. I don't think Lori could make heads or tails of them.
Yeah,
No,
this
I
game
do.
is giving me all the shit
Sounds like when
today.
he lost his wife, Jake may have lost a few marbles as well.
I might have to switch games. My apologies.
The name of the company that made Jake's wife's dancing shoes is too faded to read. But to find Jake's mine, I need to know what it is.
Hey, I know what you can do. Take a picture of them with your cell phone, then send it to us, and we'll check them out for you.
But I thought you guys had to paint Bess's room.
Boring. Besides, we're going to have to take a break soon because we're almost out of paint. Probably because Bess has gotten more on me than she has on the walls. Anyway, send us a picture of the shoes via cell phone as soon as you can.
Actually, I already sent you a picture of the shoes.
Well then, hey, we're on it.
Thank
You
you.
guys are the greatest.
I know. Need anything else?
Tino Balducci definitely has a thing for Lori Gerard.
Really? Ooh, I bet the tabloids would love to hear that.
What's more, I get the feeling Lori feels the same way about him.
She indeed does.
Mutual attraction thing going on between them?
Something's going on between them. I'm not really sure what.
We'll find out. I mean, that's a mystery worth pursuing. To heck with this Jake Hurley stuff. You'd give up the possibility of finding gold for gossip, Bess? For gossip this good? Oh yeah.
Get this, it turns out that Tino Balducci pulled the emergency brake.
Balducci did it?
He framed John Gray so he could arrest him and get some positive press for himself. I think it finally dawned on him that he's not the great detective everyone thinks he is, and probably never will be.
How pathetic can you get? Cute and pathetic. Just my type.
And I'll say this again, especially because you guys on YouTube probably missed this because I cut it out since I ran into a bug. But yes, you can do better than cute and pathetic. Like, cute is
Talk to you
okay,
soon.
Okay.
but
Well, George,
don't go
back
for
to work.
pathetic guys. Okay? You can do so much better. Go with Bert. I heard that's who his girlfriend is. I mean, or not girlfriend, boyfriend is in the books. Just saying. Oh my god, I have to do this again. Ah, my bad. Okay, give me a sec while I take a photo of this with my phone. Thank God for technology. And then let's start the dance. Okay. Let me zoom in a bit. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, this is a bit laggy and stuff. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then 9, 10. Awesome. That was very creepy, this doll. I don't like dolls like this. Yeah, me the creeps. And that fell, so let me go take a look at that. Grab that. Okay, keep that. Go back up. Look at this.
Guess Camille liked to collect dolls.
Yep, she does.
Wonder how you're supposed to get this open.
I'll have to unlock that somehow. Yeah, I gotta go back and fix this game somehow before I continue. But I'll get the hour in for today at least.
Yes? I hear that Tino and you used to be an item.
How did you know that?
I'm a good detective, remember?
We went out a couple of times, yeah. As for why we stopped going out, you'd have to ask him.
We'll talk some more later.
I'll be waiting.
Okay. So I've done this puzzle already. I actually really don't know where I stopped. Okay. I think it's about here. I think. Yeah, because I can't access this anymore means I probably already solved that puzzle. I think. Yeah, this map, it got the map out. Okay, before I do anything. Save. Oh, what'd I save this as? Heck issues. Game has been saved. Yeah, let's test if there's a bug here. How about that? Because last time I took a look at this and then I immediately got stuck. So I'm gonna test that today this time. Yeah, no, so this is a bit laggy. Yeah. Okay. I can move around this time. Okay. Oh, just unlucky last time, I guess, that I encountered that problem. All right. But yeah, the tech issues is driving me insane. I definitely might switch to a different Nancy Drew game. So, the video recording for this part of Latching to Boom Canyon might be very, very short. Shorter than my usual videos. Okay, I can't really speak that well. I usually let my videos go on for about an hour. Like, at least, like, 45, 15 minutes, you know. But yeah, it might be shorter than that. Or unfortunately. Hurley. But I'll talk to Tino. Get the gossip.
How come you told me you and Lori never went out, and she told me you did?
Don't you ever stop asking questions?
I'm a detective. You know how it is.
I dumped her, okay? I'm not proud of what I did. I'm not happy about what I did, but it's done. It's over. Now let's drop it.
If you didn't want to dump her, why did you?
You are incredibly irritating, you know that? I dumped her because people said going out with her would make me look bad. Said she was a joke, that no one took her seriously. Said if I started hanging with her, no one would take me seriously. So I stopped calling.
But you didn't stop caring.
No. Now take a powder. I don't feel like talking anymore.
You should talk to Lori. Okay, let's get their relationship fixed before I end the game for today. Like for Last Train to Bowman Canyon at least, because man, it's the whole tech issues of this game annoy me. Yeah. So let's get this fixed. Let's get their relationship fixed before we end off. And I'll try and get the problems of this game fixed before I carry on playing. Because man, is this annoying me.
Yes?
Oh, it's not fixed?
Bye.
I'll be waiting.
Damn, I thought it would be fixed immediately. Oh, brother, okay. Maybe I can't get it fixed immediately then. Okay, then I'll go back and talk to the Hardy Boys. Okay, we'll go back and talk to the Hardy Boys. See what's up. Because I'm a bit lost. I really don't know what to do. Okay. Oh man, is this annoying? Alright, let's go talk to the Hardy Boys. See what they have to say. Hardys, you have anything for me?
Nancy, you missed it.
Missed what?
The argument of the century.
Joe, he's exaggerating.
Oh, come on. You heard them. They were ready to tear each other to shreds.
What? Who? What?
Who?
Charleena and Lori.
All we heard was the tail end of it, and unfortunately, we really couldn't make out what they were saying.
So you don't know what they were arguing about?
No.
But whatever it was, both of them were absolutely out of their minds, livid.
And it would probably be a good idea to find out why.
Let me look into it. I'll talk to you later, okay?
You know where to find us.
Okay, I guess we can do that. Got a bit more time until the hour is up.
More questions?
What were you and Lori arguing about earlier today?
Lori and I? We weren't arguing. We were simply discussing a topic about which both of us are passionate, that's all.
Were you discussing her wanting to be a romance novelist?
No. And even if we were, that's really none of your business. I know that sounds harsh, but really, Nancy, eavesdropping is so tacky.
Lady,
Actually, it was Frank and
Lady.
Joe Hardy who overheard you.
you're talking
He said I
in
should talk
public,
to you before they
loudly.
gave me all the gory details, but since you obviously don't want to tell me your side.
Like, yeah, hold on for a moment. Okay, I mean, she was talking loudly in public with the Hardy Boys in the car right beside her. Okay? Like, everyone walking by could hear you. That's not eavesdropping. You're just talking too loud, dude.
I'll just have to get the scoop from them.
No, you don't have to do that. A storyline that Lori submitted to me found its way into my last book, despite the fact that she never received compensation for it. She's reading the book now, and when she got to that part, she freaked.
You stole one of her ideas?
She
Well,
had no
damn.
business sending me unsolicited material. But technically, yes. Now, legally, she can't prove anything, and I'm certainly not about to admit anything.
Lady, you just admitted it to Nancy. Like, if Nancy wants to, she can be like, you're a plagiarizer, you know, you didn't come up with your own ideas and you'll be doomed.
Not as if she needs the money. But that's what we were arguing about. For what it's worth, I'm going to talk to this producer I know to see if he'll cast Laurie in his next movie. It'll help ease my conscience, and who knows? She could wind up being a star. I mean, she is blonde.
I'll touch bases with you later.
All right, then.
Hey, how's it going?
See you soon.
You better.
Before you say anything, I just want to say thank you.
Yeah, the relationship is
Tino
fixed.
came to see me. He said you'd made him realize what a jerk he'd been for dumping me, and then he asked me out. Isn't that great? He said he doesn't care what anybody else thinks. He thinks we make the perfect couple.
Well, I can't argue with him there.
You do.
So
You guys
what
do.
you want?
We'll
Oh,
talk
nothing
some more
else.
later.
You go, girl.
I don't talk to you about Charleena or Purcell, but apparently not. But well, at least we managed to fix her relationship problems, right? And on a good note, of all the tech issues I've been having with this game today, at the very least we fixed that, right? So before I forget, I will save. Relationship fixed. Tino and Laurie. That's very long, but well, why not? And yeah, I'll take a little break here. And then decide what game I'll play next. Before I switch over to Orient Express, because I'll play that last. Because I just know I can't play that for very long, and I'll most definitely get motion sickness from it. So I'll switch to that last if I decide to play it today. If not, I'll play it next week. Because tomorrow is Christmas Eve, and it's, Christmas is on Monday, right? And it's a holiday, obviously. I'll be streaming tomorrow night as well. So I'll be playing a Christmas-themed game to welcome Christmas. So I won't be playing Nancy or Agatha Christie. I'll be playing a Christmas-themed game for a stream tomorrow. So yeah, for today, it's a bit of Nancy, a bit of like something else maybe. But yeah, I'll have to switch over to another game because this game is just killing me with all the problems. So I'll just do that. I'll decide what game I want to play next, and we'll come back and have some more fun. And for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching this video. And it might be a while before I go back to playing this game because I have to fix all the problems I've been having with this game first before I continue, because it is just driving me nuts. But yeah, until then, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.